For a while now, I've been referring to an upcoming top 10 Pwnagotchi plugins video, but today we're going to jump right to number 2 on the list. We'll be installing Vortex's Fancygotchi plugin on a Pwnagotchi featuring the Pwnagotchi Display Hat Mini.
Fancygotchi is a GUI framework developed by Vortex, allowing users to customize the appearance and behavior of their Pwnagotchi devices. Key features include 1. Theme management. Fancygotchi enables users to create and manage custom themes for their Pwnagotchi devices. Hey look, here are some Cyberspaceman Mike-made themes. 2. Extended display support. The Fancygotchi plugin provides extended display support for the Pwnagotchi Display Hat Mini, allowing users to leverage the larger, full-color LCD screen. 3. Configuration. Fancygotchi 2.0 features extensive web UI integration, empowering users to quickly and easily edit settings. A theme editor is also in the works.
Fancygotchi pretty much necessitates we use a Raspberry Pi Zero 2W because otherwise the CPU threads get maxed out. This build will use a Pi Sugar 2 battery for compatibility reasons, and we'll be using the aforementioned affordable, the beautiful Pwnagotchi Display Hat Mini. We'll be looking at Fancygotchi 2.0, which isn't currently available to the community, but when it is, this will be the preferred method for installation. We're going to be using the Aluminum Ice 1.8.5 image. Fancygotchi works with the JO Felony image, but it is currently a bit more complicated to get the Display Hat Mini to work with it, and so that's why we won't be using the JO Felony image this time. We'll also be looking at manipulating the display's LED encode and the new case I've created. Download Aluminum Ice 1.8.5 from the releases page and unzip the 7Z file. Select the image file in Balena and flash it. Live out the Insanity Wolf meme by skipping validation. Pop the microSD card into your Pwnagotchi and connect it to your computer via USB data cable. Make sure to plug the cable into the middle port on your Pwnagotchi. Click Windows plus I, select Network and Internet, and select Change Adapter Options. Right-click on the USB Ethernet RNDIS gadget and select Properties. Select Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IPv4 and click Properties. Set the IP of the adapter to 10.0.0.1 with a WAC24 subnet. Now open PuTTY and enter 10.0.0.2 for the IP address and port 22. If you haven't already, type in Pwnagotchi to the saved sessions and click Save. I've already saved mine, so I'm just going to load and open it. If you get a warning, click Accept. Enter the password Raspberry. We need to be able to copy the Fancygotchi files onto the Pwnagotchi. We can do this via secure copy commands, but it's going to be easier in the long run to use SFTP. First, sudo nano /etc/ssh/sshd_config. Uncomment permit root login and add in yes. Control plus X to exit, Y for yes to save, and hit enter. Let's create the password we'll be using for SFTP. Sudo su, password root, and change your password. Finally, service SSH restart. If all of this looks familiar, it's because it's pretty much copied and pasted from this Talking Sasquatch video. Hey look, there's my hacker's case. Big shout out to the channel. But here's where things diverge. Download fancygotchi2.zip from GitHub and unzip it. Open up FileZilla. Host is 10.0.0.2 of course. Username is root. Password is whatever you decided previously, and SFTP is associated with port 22. In the remote side window, go to or type in /home/pi, copy the fancygotchi.py script over. Now in PuTTY, we're going to copy it into a custom plugins directory. cp /home/pi/fancygotchi. You know what? I'm just going to have the robot read this.
cp/home/pi/fancygotchi.py/usr/local/share/pwnagotchi/custom-plugins.
While I'm here, I'm going to copy that path by selecting it and right-clicking. This is so I don't have to try and keep saying /. Now I'm going to paste it into the remote side window and hit enter. We can see our Pi script is here, and now we're going to copy over our themes folder. Now in your browser, enter in 10.0.0.2:8080 and enter change me for both the username and password. Go to plugins and enable the Fancygotchi plugin. Refresh and enter the Fancygotchi UI. Select the Cyber theme and click Select Theme. Go home and restart in auto mode. Go back into PuTTY. Sudo nano /etc/pwnagotchi/config.toml. And edit the display type. Reboot everything and it should work. Right away, you'll notice that the Pwnagotchi Display Hat Mini LED is attempting cheap, unauthorized laser eye surgery on your eyes. This is a problem. If you elect to use a case such as this, the light's brightness will be mitigated by a wall of PLA. I, however, designed my case unaware of the retina-ravaging properties of the display hat's LED. My main concerns were of aesthetics and innovation. I wanted the display to more or less bolt onto the front of the case and look all exposed and industrial and cyberpunk. This novel approach also facilitates reliable access to the 4 front-facing fidget toys. Now, however, we will have to undertake the ridiculously arduous task of turning off the LED in software. First, let's create a folder for our script. Sudo makedir /etc/p/systemd/scripts. Now the script. Sudo nano /etc/systemd/scripts/turnoffDisplayLED.py. Copy in the following code, instructions, and or a link to all the instructions will be available in the description. Control X, Y, enter. Now we have to set up a script that will run each time our Pwnagotchi boots. Sudo nano /etc/systemd/system/turnoffDisplayLED.service. Propagate the following. Update the YourPath portion to the path we've just saved our script to. Control X, Y, enter. Now sudo systemctl daemon-reload. Next, sudo systemctl enable turn off display LED.service. Now sudo systemctl start turn off display LED.service. Finally, sudo reboot. It should work. Now we can operate our Pwnagotchi without fear of going blind. Let's check out this case. Note the microSD card isn't accessible through a slot on the side of the case in this version. There are several advantages to this design, such as not ruining your Raspberry Pi and or microSD card when you forget to remove the card as you transform your PwnPet in and out of its housing. The only time you need to access the card physically is at the very beginning when you flash it, but let me know in the comments if there's demand for a silly version with MSD accessibility. Installation requires drilling, but I hope in updated versions to include pilot holes. The tolerances are super high and secure and satisfying, and yet you can still remove the lid without destroying anything. Carefully use leverage against all the pressure-fitted points in turn to remove the lid. A twisting motion works well. It's a pretty good case. In this video, we installed the new Fancygotchi 2.0 plugin. I demoed my new case and showed how to turn off that crazy bright LED and how to make sure it did the thing at boot. I just saved you from going permanently blind, and all I ask in return is that you like and subscribe. Up next, barring any more delays, it should be the Pineapple clone mods. Scope creep means that it will include a USB expansion mod now in addition to the case and antenna. Thanks for watching.